Camaro. There's a lot of things this Camaro needs to run and drive, and working on the front grille is not one of them, but that's what I'm gonna do today. Basically, I wanna redo, I don't wanna see red when I'm looking through the grill. So I'm gonna black that out, put in a new grill, some new hardware, clean some things up, and just see how good we can get this front end looking in a few hours, hopefully. Might bleed over to the next day. So I actually inherited this Camaro. It was my uncle's. This is project car forever, and it was bequeathed to me, and I guess now it's my project car, so, which I couldn't be happier. It's literally looked just like this my entire life. Like, I remember being a little kid and seeing it in a garage, and it was like that red color. And then I don't really know exactly what he was doing. He was in a body work stage of some point, I imagine. We're gonna do body and paint another day. I want to do peel outs in this thing, so. Oh, come on. Oh. It's really, it looks, from the outside, it looks worse than it really is. It's actually pretty nice. There's no rust. It's just a crazy shade of like red and pink and brown, but I kind of like it, so I'm leaving it. As you can see, this front end needs quite a bit of help. Hopefully it will be transformed. I've got pretty cheap, well, about as cheap as it gets, Summit Racing grill here. Of course, it's broken when it comes to you, so I gotta glue some pieces back together. Yeah, as you can see, it came broken. So, you know, at this point, I'm not surprised. This was like $50, and it's about as cheap as it gets. That's just part of the game when you're buying cheap parts. Okay, we're glued, people. Am I proud of this work? No. Am I proud that I'm putting this part on the Camaro? No. For this, I'm thinking trim black. This paint is actually very nice. I quite like this. It is kind of breezy outside. It's never stopped me before. We gotta heat this up. Get in the sun. Thought about this and I haven't really come to any conclusions. I'm gonna paint this black and obviously this black, but I'm gonna leave this red. I gotta evict a couple spiders, get this off. Looks like the old Unk actually had this one plugged in over there, the fog light or parking light. Let's see. Huh. How do you come disconnected? This is a two-hand operation. Overall, pretty good condition. Riveted in. I guess because it's hard to get a nut back there once the grill is assembled. I don't know. I may rivet it back in, or I may do something else. Who knows? I think glue is about done on that. Let's see. Is it sticky? Nope. Is it perfectly connected? No. So this is my paint setup. I got this little 2x4 in between my shop and my house. Unfortunately, it is kind of like a little wind tunnel in here, so that's not necessarily ideal, but we're gonna hit it with some adhesion promoter because it's a greasy piece of plastic. I can't really tell where I've painted and where I haven't. I think the general idea was just to get some of that sheen off of it so it doesn't look like just a piece of plastic, which is what it is, but you know, I don't know. I'm calling that good. That's good stuff though. I do really like this. Anything Sam is impeccable. It's almost comical. Look at that. So I'm gonna pull these and paint them. Easy. I can do that. As far as I know, there shouldn't be coolant in here, and this is, and we're gonna find out. Okay, that's really on there. There's a spring in this hose, so I can't, like, good news, no coolant. All right, radiator's out. Looks to be a brand new radiator, which is pretty, well, I mean, maybe not brand new. Maybe it's brand new. Who really knows? Try this Krylon Fusion all in one. You can tell this one was black, which is kind of cool. And then it got painted red. As you can see, it's got a couple more than a couple coats of paint on it. And I'm just gonna add one more. Okay, that doesn't look great, but it is black. I don't know how I feel about that Krylon can. I mean, it mostly just doesn't look good because I didn't do any prep, but that's, yeah. I don't know, less than impressed. Comes out so fast, and this can's pretty cold. So, note for future J-Bone. Look at that, look at that. I love the yellow trunk. The yellow trunk just pops. This dent right here, and like a little thing on the fender, pretty much the only dents on the whole car. Like, I mean, you know, obviously there's some Bondo in here, so yeah, nothing special, but overall pretty straight. When I picked this car up, the whole thing was just like covered in this dust, and then I started like washing it off, and I was like, oh, like the engine bay looked like it needed to be completely redone, but once I cleaned it, I was like, oh, this is actually pretty nice. So, thanks, Uncle Rob. It's a new day. It's a nice day. Okay. Tried a little grill test fit last night. Did not go great. So, we're pushing forward. Time to clean and paint this nose. Okay. Pretty much masked off here. I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna hold a piece of cardboard and try and block off wherever it doesn't make sense to mask, but I am done masking. I don't want to do any more of that. Of course, we're hitting it with the Rust-Oleum. Yeah, overspray is going to be a thing. Classic. Already leaking 3 sprays in. Yeah, we're going to keep going. There's going to be some overspray, but it's okay. Huh. Why does this thing suck so much? I think I just need to start buying nice paint. God. I guess it's time for gloves. Okay, as you can see, all the drips on the ground there. This can shot horrible, and I think I already knew that. I remember knowing not to pick the cans with this tip, but you know, it's black, and I think it's good enough for me. Yep. You know what? It's gonna have to be good enough because this has to get done today. Otherwise, that's just life with kids. Got more important stuff to do. Let's do the final reveal here. Oh. I think that looks way better. Maybe I should have shot farther in there. I don't know. I think with the headlight in, you'll never be able to see that. I mean, like farther in here, but pretty much I wasn't able to shoot up in here. I was to get to the top of this latch, but I'm totally okay with this. This is looking pretty good for me. I like it. Nice. I gotta figure out what all this super cheap, shitty hardware is for. But, and then yeah, I think I am gonna paint this. It's gonna need a little paint. Smacked a couple dents out. It's still pretty rough, but that fits the vibe. So we're gonna paint it and go. And hopefully I have enough paint for this one too. Just tried to paint this and it immediately started fish-eyeing. So we'll do a little search. Just had to acetone it off right away. Kind of a bummer. You can see right there. So I don't know, maybe I need to sand it so it has some tooth. Okay, super windy outside, but we're letting it dry in here because there's so much stuff flying around. But goddamn, that was, I tried to, like an idiot, tried to just paint over the raw aluminum. That obviously didn't work, so sanded it, hit it with a little metal primer, and now we are looking pretty good. I'm quite happy with this. This will do. It's obviously still dinged up, but not as bad as it was, and that is going on the car. I did 2 coats. Maybe I should do another. I guess I kind of got to do a coat on this one to make it match. I guess so. I don't really want to strip that. Yeah, we'll see. Probably. That makes the most sense. Why wouldn't I do that? Wonder if I should do that now. I don't want to. We'll see how it looks once I get it in there. I should just do it. Alright, I'm gonna do it. Okay. This one looks great. This one got worse. I went way too heavy on an area that it wasn't covering up, so my impatience got the best of me, but couldn't be happier with this. That looks great. I love all the SEM products. They're just so wonderful, and this is my own fault because I didn't prep it. I just basically sanded it and waxed and grease. I mean, barely sanded it, like barely. The thing that sucks is this is the bottom. I'm gonna have to sand it. Son of a bitch. Well, I have maybe enough left to do that, but man, after peeling the tape off, this just looks so good. You know, obviously some dents, but this is certainly no show car. And it's not even a go car. It's not even gonna be that fast. But it will be a 67 Camaro. I'm really digging that. That looks really good. Oh, you know what? The one thing I gotta paint is these stupid horns. They look like they've been painted like... really should probably clean them. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Alright, well... It's not as bad in the daylight, but man, you can really tell the difference between the two. Almost like... This one looks so good. Ooh, interesting. I'm gonna sand this. All right, my phone has connective problems with the microphone, but basically got those that grill piece in there. It pretty much once I got that in there, I kind of realized the sheet metal around the grill is really not that straight, and that kind of plays out later. So you can see it kind of right there, but you know, it's fits the bill, I guess. But yeah, I found it way easier to assemble and then pop it in the car. Look at that. I'm gonna manipulate that one there a little bit. Obviously there's a discrepancy there, so I guess we'll just pull it down, kind of bend it a little bit. Ooh, all right, this is a two-hand operation. We're a little bit better. I was able to bend this side down, but this side needs to get bent down. My opening is not quite, you know, factory. That's all right though. But I'd like to get it looking a little bit closer to that. I mean, obviously it's not gonna, unfortunately these holes are not, it's not gonna like line up super flush, but I think I might be able to tap that down. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna stop for now. I was starting to tap this down, but it's going in. It needs to come off. Honestly, this needs to get stretched to relieve this. Honestly, I'm pretty stoked with how that looks. You know, I've seen a lot of Camaros with messed up grills, and this one is, you know, messed up, but it could be worse. Could be worse. Other than that, I think I'm calling it good. Like, as far as dollar per effort and hour and however long I have into this, I'm pretty happy with that. This thing hasn't had a grill on it in probably 30 years. Well, it had a grill on it, it was just busted. I guess the next thing is I've got seals coming, I've got clips, I'm gonna test fit all the trim, I'm gonna pull all the trim out, see what's missing. Some of it I think is like really messed up, so I will have to buy a couple pieces. Just kind of get prepared for glass to get here. The next step is I gotta get this thing on boxes. This thing's gonna go up in the air, and then I think I've decided I'm gonna do subframe connectors. The ones that get welded in the floor. That's like such an easy lift for me as a fabricator. That's like the easiest thing I could think. That's like literally easier than, well, I don't know, I've never done it before, but it feels easier than even just putting this grill and doing this whole grill job. Just cut and weld, it's my bread and butter. And I gotta figure out shifter. I've got a lot to figure out. But you know what? I'm happy as a clam because I'm working on the Camaro, doing the old unk right. Yeah, feels good. Man, look at that. That looks so good. I am stoked. They're a little, not quite symmetrical. This one's worse. This one is like definitely not in there very well. I think it actually is my bracket that's holding the light there. I think that needs to be bent. But I'm just blown away with how well this turned out with how little money I spent. I mean, I think I spent like 50 bucks on the plastic thing and like, I don't know, maybe like another 60 on those little surrounds. And then I just kind of cleaned everything up in a little bit of paint and bam, a little bit of elbow grease. That's a Camaro front grill for you. When I was looking into redoing the grill, I was like, oh, maybe I should do like a RS conversion, the hideaway lights, but I kind of like, these are a little more cute, you know? And I kind of like that because I mean, it is a pink Camaro, so I can't wait to get a little air dam. I want to make a little aluminum air dam down there. I think that'll look really good. And then, I don't know, I think I'm gonna run it with no front bumper, but like, do people put a mesh there? I feel like I haven't really seen what people, I guess they just run it open. But anyways, that's the grill. Thank you for watching the video. There's lots more to do on this car. There's lots more to do on that car. I've got that car. That's a customer car. I've got to fix that thing and sell it. I've got no shortage of videos to be made here. It's just a matter of if I actually do them or not. Yeah, catch you on the flip.